So men, state your intentions from the very beginning. Women, take what they say and believe them. Welcome to Black Singles in Atlanta. My name is Ashley, and I am so excited to be starting this channel. This channel, although it says Black Singles in Atlanta, is going to be about singleness. It's going to be about dating, couples, and yeah, I am going to talk a lot about Atlanta. Reason being, I'm from Atlanta. Also, it is a Black Mecca, and this is one city that is known to have dating issues. But understand that a lot of these topics are just general dating conversations. So if you're not in Atlanta, you're still going to get a lot of good information from this channel. I am also the creator of the Black Singles in Atlanta Facebook group. I will link that in the description box. Now, big disclaimer, I'm not a professional in the dating or relationship, sex, marriage field. I'm just a regular girl that been through a lot of things, and I know a lot of people that been through a lot of things and told me their stories, okay? So I have a lot of opinions on different topics. Do not take what I say to heart. I'm just talking and getting things, I'm basically just venting and having a conversation with you guys. So just look at me as like your favorite wing woman. And my goal is to definitely help people build better connections. And if you find your person because of the advice that I give you, please invite me to your wedding so that I could be your flower girl. Just saying. All right, enough about the intro. So this first video, it's going to be 15 reasons why it is so hard dating in Atlanta. Yes, I am talking about Black people navigating in the dating space with other Black people. If you're into interracial dating, do your thing, but that is just not my focus. So let's get into it. The first, and I will say the number one reason why it's so hard dating in Atlanta is that Atlanta is a flex culture. I don't know if y'all seen it, but all the memes that says Atlanta is not a real place, believe it. Everybody here wants to be a celebrity. Everybody here wants to be an influencer. And so that is heavily affecting the dating life. Let me tell you why. If a lot of people focus on the flex culture, having the nicest car, having the nicest house, having the nicest looking partner, going on the nicest dates, having the best jewelry, the clothes, and all that. And, when it comes to dating, you're not going to be dating people of substance. You're not going to be dating people that genuinely have a connection and is compatible with you. The one thing y'all have in common is that y'all take cute pictures on Instagram, y'all look good together, and y'all both are in that flex culture. The substance in flex culture is like not there. I need for people to go back to being okay with being a normal ass person, okay? There's nothing wrong with having a normal job, a normal house, a normal car, your closet full of Shein clothes. That is okay. All right? Normal things of life is okay. If you have a normal body, cellulite, stretch marks, rolls, fupas, all that, embrace your normalness, okay? Because if you get caught up in that flex culture, you're going to be insecure. You're going to be worrying about what the other person got instead of what you got. And you're not only going to do that for yourself, you're going to do that for your potential partner. And you're going to look at them like, dang, you ain't take me on this date to Nobu. You taking me to Applebee's. You taking me to Cheesecake Factory. I want to go to Nobu because I seen someone else spend $500 on a plate at Nobu on Instagram. Okay, maybe not $500 a plate, but it can get expensive. Like, let that go. Be okay with being normal and date other people that want to be normal, okay? piggybacking off of that, but this was gonna be number 2. Atlanta is a BBL and 6 feet tall culture. Everybody want a BBL. Everybody want their men to be 6 feet and up. And so us women, I'm talking to us right now. Us women, when we limit how our men looks based on society, we are decreasing the chances of finding our person. Why your 5'2" gotta have a 6'3" man? Because society say tall man is in, like, men. Why she gotta have that? Because all the Instagram baddies that you follow got the BBLs. Like, come on, like, we gotta, going back to number 1, we gotta be okay with normal stuff. But Atlanta is heavily focused on the BBLs, and for my men, again, taller is like valuable here. So this is gonna piggyback off of 1 and 2. Number 3 is that a lot of people want something that they cannot obtain or live up to. Okay, my fellas that want the BBL coat body finest women, what you look like? Are you taking care of yourself? Do you look scrumptious? Like my ladies that want this, the 6 feet chocolate washboard ass, however way you like your men, what do you look like? You want your man to be able to afford Nobu dates, but what you pulling in? The moral of the story is people in Atlanta be wanting the stars, but can't even provide the clouds. Don't get mad at me. This is just my opinions, y'all. This is my opinions. Number 4, I'm going to address this just because Atlanta's known for this, but to be honest, I don't see it as an issue. But Atlanta has a big gay population, men and women. People come to Atlanta and they feel free to live their best LGBTQIA life. And I am all for that, but I can see why men and women are leery of dating in Atlanta, because there's a lot of DL men. Let's be honest, there's a lot of DL men, and also there's a lot of trans women. And these trans women be looking good. They will fool you. So that population here is pretty big, in my opinion. I think that those that are in this community, they stay in their community for the most part. But I've seen and I've heard a lot of stories where sometimes they go outside the community and it causes issues. My DL men, I need you guys to go into the community and find your people there. Okay. All right, number 5. There's a lot of married people in the dating pool. And not only married people, but a lot of people that likes the poly life. And that's cool if that's your thing, but don't force people to be into that because you're into that. And I say that to say, if you're married, whether or not you and your spouse chose to openly date outside of your marriage, if you guys did not decide to date outside of your marriage and you're cheating, just cut that out. If you guys did decide to date outside of your marriage, be upfront with every single body you come across that is the situation that y'all have. It is very, very, very common for married men to get women to fall for them. The women find out that they're married, and now we have this collision of the side chick wanting to be the main chick, and now that whole thing. But to be honest with you, a lot of men do be honest, and the women still go for it. At that point, all bets are off. But there's a lot of married people in this dating pool, and that's causing a lot of issues for people that are truly single. Number 6, there's a lot of distractions here. There's a lot of people. If you like to date black people, there's a lot of black people. There's a lot of things to do in Atlanta, and all of those create a lot of distractions. It's hard to focus on one person when there is access to a lot of people, or it's hard to focus on one person when there's a lot of things that you could be doing. So just think of it as like, if we were somebody in the country where there's nothing to do but watch TV and like be on your phone, more than likely you'll be building a lot more connection with someone because you don't have a lot of things to do around the area. But Atlanta, there's always something to do. There's always a brunch, there's always a party, there's always something to do. And so your people's mind is just bouncing too much, and it's preventing real connections to happen, if that makes sense.